Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 4 of Let's Play Mega Man X Command Mission. Brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, in between episodes, I decided to head back to the storage room. You know, the same storage room that Chief R would not let me go to. All for 100 zennies. He knows that I could have had enough time to go in there to get the 100 zennies and then come back out. I don't know why he stopped me from just getting a little bit of money. That made no sense. Alright, when it comes to these guys, they tend to shoot, but they also would like to give you virus status. Luckily, they're very weak. Just one charge shot and they're done.
I did it!
You know, provided you actually charged it all the way. Alright, I think it's time to head back to where the heliport is. Oh!
Here goes!
We got like a preemptive strike now! Alright, so there's no sense for me to use, like, charge, or, like, power charge.
I did it!
Just go for the kill. Kinda wish I got to double at least once. Would've been nice to have 400 zennies to win there, but what can you do, right? Oh well, c'est la vie. It's time for us to go forward again. I don't know if your encounter rate actually does go up if you were to dash instead of just run. Which is a weird thing to say. Like dash instead of run. Because, I mean, it doesn't look like I'm just walking. That would have to be like an extremely power walk right there. Okay, hopefully it won't be that much farther until we get to where the save point is. I think when you reach this area, when the music changes, there's like no encounters. Alright, let's put up the, put ourselves back to full health. And I think the heliport should be up this ramp. So let's get to it, shall we? Oh, before we do, I'm gonna change my force metal setup. Don't think I'll be needing Eagle Eye, so let's replace it with a Thunder Guard. And you know what? I may not even need that much HP. Let's put on another Thunder Guard. If my power's only going to go up by 1, then it's kind of pointless. Actually, let's only use 2 Thunder Guards. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna pump up my sub-tanks again. Or pump up my health again.
You cancelled the self-destruct? You meddling Maverick Hunter!
Jango, what you're doing is wrong! I'm gonna take you down!
You gotta be kidding! Yeah! You're a fool if you think a single Maverick Hunter has the power to take me on. So you used this to sneak into the building.
Spider!
Jango! Keep your hands off that! Creeps like you have no business touching it! Back off, if you know what's good for you.
You don't know when to give up, do you? Fine. I'll make short work of you both!
Alright, it's boss time against a Maverick.
You have a death wish? Yeah.
Huh. First attack was a miss. How lame is that? Alright, now we got Spider on our side, but his attack power is not very good. So I think we'll actually just follow up with Mega Fire for now. I'll save the Ultra Fire for later. So because Jango is weak against fire, it actually does more damage.
Ow, no!
So let's take advantage of that. Spider's hyper mode is not that great either. But it does give him the ability to dodge easily. Whereas now my speed went down, unfortunately.
Ow, no!
His went up. But because I had Thunder Guards, I took less damage. His action trigger just allows him to bring out 5 cards, and you just gotta create a really good hand out of it. It's kind of like poker.
Time for a fight.
Trickstar will keep me safe for a while. Practically invisible now. Should I go for the action trigger? You know what? Let's try it out. I have fumble, which of course is terrible. Let's see if I can go for a flush. So let me get rid of the ace of spades and hope I get at least 1 heart. Now I got a pair, which is not terrible. I was kind of hoping you'd go for Spider, but you didn't. Oh well,
Here goes nothing.
guess it's time to go into hyper mode. It's a good idea to wait till you're at 100% weapon energy to do it. Then you can smack them really hard with a charge collider.
Go down.
Ready?
Oh, even though it did 0 damage, I still lost speed. Okay, Ultra Fire it is.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, if I use cooldown, I'll get out of hyper mode. So I don't think hyper mode is really going to help me right now until I'm back at 100%.
Wait! Ow, no!
Okay, I should still have some Mega Fire, so let's use that. Because Spider's not going to be doing much damage otherwise.
Yeah.
Boss music's pretty good too. Okay, it only took us 16 turns and you get 50% extra experience.
Good card, eh?
Okay, so we got a full sub-tank now. And the Thunder Buster. Not bad at all.
Thanks, Spider. You really helped me out.
X, you defeated Jango, didn't you?
Chief R. Yes, I did, but without Spider, I would have been in trouble.
I see. Spider, I give you my thanks. You fought for our comrade, Ale.
Ale was my partner, back when I started bounty hunting. I goofed, and he got wasted for it.
I see. Quite a lucky coincidence that you were here.
Coincidence? I bet Ale was the one who brought us together.
How fitting.
Okay, so Spider joined us for good this time. At least it wasn't just for one time.
We somehow managed to regain the base.
The base, huh? That's great. But what good does a base do us when there's just 3 of us?
You're quite right, but I have an idea. 30 miles northwest, there's an old force metal mine on Tiana Island. Reploids at the mine who resisted the rebellion army are still trapped inside. It's essentially a POW camp.
So if we bust the Reploids out, they might join us?
Yes, and there's one girl we really need. The system operator, Nana. If we could rescue her, she could restore functionality at our base.
Alright, so you know where Chapter 3 is going to take us. Okay, so now our sub-tanks are at 300%, and we still have some parts for another sub-tank that we were trying to build up. Alright, so if you want to go on to a Tiana camp, talk to Chief R. But I think it might be in our best interest to explore some of the base. Hey, Spider. Yo, X. I heard the Airbus from here started operation. The ship runs a regular route between here and South Square. Okay, well, we'll go along together. This is the Air City Airbus Station, which with flights to Air City South Square. Would you like to ride the Airbus? Okay. Then please step on. We'll be leaving in just a moment. Maybe you should put some rails to keep me from walking off the side of the door. You know, maybe put safety in mind? No? Okay. I guess you have to trust me not to fall to my death. With the city freed from the rebellion, supplies are finally coming in. Now we can finally revitalize New Hope. Good for you. I'm maintaining a supply machine. Keep your hands off the machinery. Wow, that's rude. How tiring. I'm training to be strong like Massimo, but it isn't an easy task, let me tell you. Yeah, especially with posture like that. Jeez. Ooh, figure tokens. Okay. I got some figure tokens, so I can actually cash 2 of them to get me a figurine. I got a hippo presser. So each set has like multiple figures in it. Welcome to the weapon shop. Want to add something to your arsenal? I mean, sure. Scope Buster might be good to deal with Zenny Droppers too. Good thing I have a Thunder Buster, so I might equip that later. Okay, let's see. Jack of Spades, at 75% or more weapon energy, it boosts power for blanket attacks. Sure. And Jack of Clubs allows me to boost power to 2 hits. So that's actually a pretty good ability for Spider. If you get him at like 75% or more, his regular attacks have like extra effects. Care for an item or 2? Just tell me what you need. Why do you grin like that? It's hideous. I don't have any of the new fancy stuff, but we have an unrivaled selection. Okay, so apparently there's 2 shops. Hello, and welcome to the Giga City Teleport Center. Alright, so this'll just send me to places I've already been. And as you can see here, there's multiple locations that we have yet to visit. So yes, cancel the teleport, please. We're not going to be using it. Yet. A Force Metal shop? Yes, I'd like to make a purchase. Okay, initial weapon energy can go up by 5. Let's get a 6. All the others I don't want to worry about, but I might consider investing in Analyzer. Okay, now it's just coming full circle to where we've been before. Hi. Have you heard of Massimo the Brave? He is a great warrior who wears green armor. I mean, I sometimes wear green armor too, depending on what weapon I get in the X series. Like if I'm using the Chameleon Sting in X1, I'm not suddenly Massimo. Oh yeah, I forgot to equip the, should I go with the, Final Blow Boost Zenny? That might be pretty good sometimes. If you're grinding for money, yes. I think we go with boost power for blanket attacks or boost power to 2 hits. Let's try Jack of Spades for now. Item capture will be pretty good if I want to take items from enemies. Which of course it doesn't really be reliable, but it's something. I'm gonna switch Twin Missiles with Micro Missile. And I think for Force Metals, giving Spider like weapon energy plus 5 will actually be really helpful. So there you go. Now he can use his weapon special abilities faster. I think it's time to head back to the base. The sky is so beautiful. When I gaze at a clear sky like today's, all the talk of the rebellion starts to feel irrelevant. I don't know, we kinda need to talk about it given how important it is. What if they attack us again? Yeah, you can press start to actually skip that part. Alright, now let's see what's over this way. You can rest in that bed until you recover. To use the bed, face it and talk to him. Don't worry, he'll respond. What? You don't even know if the bed could actually be a female bed. Unless it's given a male voice. Then, you know, just forget it. Did I equip the Thunderbuster? I think I did. No, I didn't. Let's put the Thunderbuster on. And I'm gonna switch up X's Force Metals now. So I probably don't need Thunder Guard that much. Let's go with Power 1. And you know, I'm gonna give you a Weapon Energy plus 5. Actually, I'm gonna give you 2. I can't change the teleport device destination without an operator. Destination is currently sent to Tiana Camp. Well, that's convenient. That it was set to the very spot we needed to go. Otherwise, we'd have to go to operator school.
That blasted R. Do this, do that. We get all the dirty work. And for no pay, too.
That's because R's a strategy Reploid, and you're just designed for fighting.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I've got my own goals. That's why I'm willing to work.
Goals?
Yeah. To blow the rebellion army to bits. No more working small-time jobs. Now let's move.
Chapter 3, The Paper Hero. Oh boy, we're gonna move on to the 1,000-Year Door chapter. It's gonna be great. Okay, music is actually really good. Hi.
Hey,
Ah! Huh? What? Wait, you guys aren't Rebellion Army?
I'm X. Our resistance opposes the army.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Massimo. Call me Steel Massimo.
Massimo. I remember hearing of a warrior named Massimo fighting the Rebellion Army.
Then you're on our side. What do you say, Massimo? Join us?
Yeah. So, first things first. Can you help me bust the roids out of this camp?
Reploids are anabolic. So you can now use Final Strike during battle. And you get a little brief explanation about it. Activated when you deplete 75% of enemies' vitality attacks during one turn. All 3 units must be active. The FS command navigator appears when Final Strike is activated. Press A button before the countdown reaches 0 to activate or B to cancel. You can activate Final Strike and press A, Y, or X. When up against multiple enemies, you can use Final Strike and use the control stick to change targets. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. So I guess if there's more than one enemy, you can't just rely on Final Strike only against one. By using the control stick, you can switch up your targets, I guess. Results info. After Final Strike has ended, your results are shown. Results indicate the following: total attack hits, total attack damage. When you defeat enemies with Final Strike, a certain amount of weapon energy will be restored. So let's take a look at Massimo, who's unfortunately at level 1, so that's pretty pathetic. We'll have to build him up as we go. Yep, power charge. Let's give you... I think we'll give you the twin missiles that Spider had. What about your force metals? Yeah, Massimo Plus has a 25% chance of counterattacking against CNS attacks. All abilities go up by 1. And Water Guard reduces damage from water weapons. Now, unfortunately, he can only equip 2 force metals at a time. And there might be an instance where Massimo Plus may not be good. So you can take that off if you want to. But we'll keep it on for now. I think we'll have to use this as an opportunity to get him, like, leveled up. Alright, so we got our first new enemies right there. I think that's called a blowfish. And that over there is, I kind of forget. Oh, I shouldn't have used item capture, because then I lost my 75% buff. There. These guys are weak against Thunder, so the Thunder Buster is going to pay dividends big time. Now, Massimo usually uses sea attacks, so he's not going to be good against flying enemies.
Good card, eh?
Trust me, Massimo is going to level up like crazy at first. He already gained 2 levels. Let's take a look at his status there. And apparently he has the action trigger Berserk Charge. Converts weapon energy into time rapid fire special shot attack. This is actually pretty solid. And he does go like glint armor in hyper mode. So use that to your advantage as well. Okay, that's actually a pretty cool looking figure for a Hippopressor. And apparently you'll see there's like multiple sets. Oh, the passwords came in. So I got the X figure, the Zero figure, the Marino figure, the Axel figure, X-Fire figure, Cinnamon figure, X Victory, Cinnamon in some kind of, I guess, hyper mode, Axel, Zero, Massimo, and Marino. That armor over there is actually Massimo's hyper mode. There's a lot more sets we haven't even seen yet. The thing about Massimo's action trigger is that depending on how much damage you do, you can actually give him upgrades to that. So you can save, but now you have the ability to go back to Hunter Base. Of course, if you go back to Hunter Base, you have to go back to the beginning of the area. So decide in your best interest if you want to do that. Like maybe you want to do some shopping. Or maybe you're just too beat up and you need to rest. Your choice. So for now, let's stop here, and in the next parts, we shall continue on. See you everybody, thanks for watching.